Okay, when there's a will, there's a way. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. I'm coming live for the Super Middleweight Championship of the world. Okay, this is the undisputed bout between Canelo Alvarez and William Skull. Guys, you guys, if you don't know, my equipment has been replaced but found. Unfortunately, it is nowhere near me, but the important thing is it's found. So the good news is it's found. And I was able to borrow a block, and I'm going live from my phone, watching on the zone. Bars. And right now, we are listening to the Mexican anthem. We had the Saudi Arabia anthem, then we had the Cuban anthem, then we had now the Mexican anthem. Okay, so everybody is representing their respective places. When you guys come in, hit that like button. Worst day ever, bro. Worst day ever. School of 50 in the building. General, what's up, my brother? Counterpunch to you in the building. First comment on the chat. No. But I was looking and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, my laptop has crashed. It's in the shop. This whole time I thought my equipment was on me and it wasn't. So it is what it is. Whitey McCrackerson. Yes, we are live. We are live, people. And I'm thinking to myself, how in the hell can I miss this fight? There was no way I could miss this fight, you know. Even though, you know, dark forces, no, just do it later. No, we can't do it later. This channel's too big. This channel is too needed. You guys need live commentary from Counterpunch Boxing News. I was totally wrong about Ajagban versus Bakali. Yeah, a lot of us were. I just knew when Bakali said, hey, he has no power. I'm like, dude, you are smoking some strong stuff. You know, there's no way you can say this man doesn't have punching power. Have you seen his highlight reel? Now, did he drop Bakali? No. Did he hurt Bakali? Yes. So he proved everybody wrong. And I told people, don't sleep on Ajagba. Don't say that man don't have power. That's disrespectful to any heavyweight, really, to be fair. You know, Airzism in the building. Counterpunch to you. Ash Ray Man 89. Watching from UK, I'm just about awake. Man, look, it's crazy. William Skull has an Edislandi Lada-like style, and he's tall as Hades. And, you know, this is kind of discouraging, honestly. I'm going to explain to you. It's discouraging because, you know, we've just witnessed Efe Ajagba put on a boxing masterclass against Martin McCauley. I mean, that fight, to call it a draw is just so disrespectful. I mean, we know it's a robbery. It's almost like, I mean, that this is probably the worst decision this year. You know, it wasn't the lack of power that made me pick Bakali. It was Ajagba's stiffness. No, well, look at, he's not stiff now. Hey, he's not stiff now. Look at Efe Ajagba, the way he moved. He moved. Bop, bop, bop. Moved. Bop, bop, bop. Moved. Couldn't miss Bakali with that right hand. Bro, that was sick. And it's discouraging because, you know, you look at a fight like William Skull versus a big megastar like Canelo Alvarez. If he does the same thing, do you really think he's going to win a decision against Canelo Alvarez the first time he's been in Saudi Arabia fighting? They'll, you know, it's just bad. It doesn't give me much faith in the scorecards. It doesn't. I know sometimes they get it wrong, but that Efe Ajagba versus Martin McCauley fight was all wrong. The robot got his oil. Dude, you crazy, man. So, Ajagba deserved the win, but a robbery is a little strong. No, it's a robbery. Dude, how many? Okay. All right. Luke, how many rounds would you give Martin McCauley? I mean, honestly, how many rounds would you give him? That's all you. How many rounds do you think he won? And which rounds? Watermelon will keep me strong. Yeah, Austin, yeah. Watermelon's dope. You said 4? Well, I mean, that's still 6 rounds to 4. I mean, and that's your honest opinion, right? 3 at most, school of 50. I say 2. I mean, a jog, but don't get me wrong. I mean, when he pressed the gas, he pressed the gas when it was convenient to him, not when he had to take the initiative, make adjustments, press the gas. He didn't do any of that. He did what Andy Ruiz did. Fight. No, bro. He's boxing you. So it was a draw. Bro, I didn't hear the decision. I truly thought Ajagba won. I didn't either. I did the first video, right? Listen, this is how I charge my phone. Okay. I charged my phone before I got the block. I charged it from the sofa. Yeah, I had a cord. So I plugged it in and it was at 3% by the time I got the block. Caballero would beat the foo-foo out of Bacall. Yeah, he would. But then here's the problem though. Yeah, and see, you know what? I give Caballero to beat Bacall now. Bacall is like he's like Zhang. They're big and they don't know how to really condition themselves because they don't have professional people in their corner to do professional decisions. Like put him on a diet. They should have put this guy on a diet. Let's see. Let's see all. I'm so happy Effie didn't win with the flag football style. Come on, man. It just shows you, man. These styles make fights. Antonio Matthews, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Okay, they're in the middle of the ring. And I had to reposition myself. Revelation TV, respect. Respect. Dude, it's hot in here, but it's cold. It's cold outside. It's chilly for May. Cinco de Mayo, it's cold. It's crazy. Okay. Here we go. And I know very little about William Skull. I seen his highlights, and I'm like, I'm impressed. Rene Padilla in the building. Salute. Bacall's career was saved by that draw. It was. You know what I mean? It was. I mean, but he lost a lot of stripes. People know what they saw, bro. Decisions are mostly political anyway, based on money. You follow the money. I mean, Bacall, he's a good pressure fighter. And I think that's probably more than likely Turkey's way of saying, you know what, Bacall, I'm sorry. There you go. I gave you one. There's your draw. Definitely was saved. Yeah. And so I'm seeing what I don't like how Skull is crouched over to take away his height. I don't like that. Good right, overhand right from Canelo. Canelo picked that shot because Skull was like this, bending over, and then boom. He came right over or right behind the guard, looping right hand. He didn't really have much on it. I think he just threw it to see what Skull's going to do. But Canelo's very selective. He's very selective. And see, here's the problem. Skull, he's already not doing enough. You do all that moving and don't put combinations together, Oh, good. Yeah, good footwork. Good defense by Canelo. Skull comes in with a jab and a right hand. Canelo comes right back. Yeah. Skull is he's doing well now. He switches to southpaw. I never seen that before. But then again, I never seen Skull fight before either. To be fair, Canelo is so experienced and methodical. All right. Yep. You know, I already see where this fight's going. A decision. Look at the like this. Look at the punch output. Nobody's throwing anything hardly. Look at Skulls dancing, and Kurt, you just wake up. Yeah, about a couple hours ago. Yeah, Snickers versus Congolese buffet. Kurt, I want to see T.O. fight Tank. He called him. He called out Ennis too. Well, we'll see if he fights Ennis. I think he'll want the Tank fight over the Ennis fight. But then Tank, he's going to have to meet Tank at a catch weight. You know, Canelo has learned a lot since his loss to Floyd Mayweather Jr. Well, I don't know. I mean, William Skull didn't really give him anything. I mean, I give that to Canelo by default because William Skull, I don't think he even landed anything. I think he just danced around. He went for a counter right, and he missed that, and he threw a jab. He missed that. So, I mean, he didn't really do too much. So it's kind of hard to gauge. Tank's teeth weighs about 30 pounds. I was like, damn. Yeah, he do have some big choppers. He has some teeth, man. He has some teeth. Yeah. You got to give it to Canelo, though. Canelo has kept the same team. He's kept the same team throughout his whole career. That's pretty impressive, especially when these guys get huge contracts and upgrades and opportunities. I mean, it just shows you the loyalties there. You got to respect that. Canelo's been with the Reynoso since he was, what, 15? You know, but I mean, I don't see like, oh, good double jab by Skull. Skull comes in. He misses the first one, but he snaps with the second one, and then he steps. Tank will perform a Mortal Kombat fatality if he buy flawless victory. Okay, triple jab by Skull. Akintomid Charles. Oh, good right to the body by Canelo. Skull throws a little jab down to the bottom. Oh, good right hand to the body by Skull. Scott McQuillan. What's up, fight fans? There you go, Scott. What's up, Scott? Jab by Skull. Canelo looks so tough knowing he's afraid of Benavidez. Man, I haven't heard from Benavidez in a minute. I mean, I haven't seen interviews with him for a while. I don't know. He's kind of went off the grid for a minute. And Canelo's just stalking. He's just kind of, he's implemented a little step with those cement feet. They got a little bit lighter, so he knows he has to be, look, I'm kind of, got this little creepy step. He throws a right hand to the body, he misses from Skull. Good jab by Canelo. William Skull, he counters with a jab to the body. 1-2 upstairs for Skull. I don't think it landed. You think Fury is gearing up for a fight with AJ? Yeah, he's doing it for the money. He's going to do it for the money. I mean, oh, good right and the left to the body by Canelo. Mediocre rounds, though, man, And I just don't see Skull winning a decision fighting like this. It's not going to happen. Of course, Fury is gearing up for the Joshua fight. Okay. All right, there we go. Skull will run all night. I mean, here's the thing: you got a guy that moves, and you got a guy that counters. So i- if Skull doesn't give Canelo anything, it won't happen. And then this fight will be like, boo, you know, So I want to see that. I mean, it's a big money fight. I mean, man, we've been so overstressed by the idea, the talks, the discussions of Tyson Fury. Oh, good 1-2 from Skull. Skull comes right out. Pop, pop. And Joshua, man. Tyson Fury and Joshua is just like, okay, dude, come on. Are they going to fight or they're not? So you imagine like AJ getting asked thousands of times about Tyson Fury, and he's like, dude, what the hell? He's like, what's going on? What's going on? Basketball legend said hi. Counterpunch to you. CJ in the building. What's goody, Kurt? CP to you. CP to you too. CJ, does Canelo look smaller than anybody else? I mean, he looks smaller than anybody else. I mean, left hook. I don't know if that landed. Fury never wanted that fight with Joshua. The only time he wanted it is when Joshua lost to Usyk the second time. Well, I mean, I think when Joshua lost to Usyk, he knew he could, call some shots. You know what I mean? That loser guy, has lost some credibility and some marquee value by his second loss, and he couldn't get his belts back. So he thought, what, this is a perfect opportunity to offer Joshua a particular fight. If I forget you, you wouldn't. Jake Paul is probably in the crowd heckling Canelo about having herpes. Yeah, Canelo does have that little outbreak here and there. I don't know, because a lot of times it's genetic, man. A lot of people catch, or not catch, but have herpes. I fought you, you would level. If I fought you, you would level you. Okay. Okay. Nah, Fury couldn't have faced Joshua on the comeback, but he picked the Wheeler champion. There we go. These guys are. Oh, Skrilla 50. Man, you beat me to the punch. You countered that sucker. That's what I'm talking about. Counterpunch these dudes, man, be trying to, take you away from the live stream. And you don't know if that's a virus or not, honestly. You don't know what that is. Those bots, bro, are diabolical. Kurt, what's your current time? My current time is 10:40 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, man. Canelo, Canelo, hell of a fighter. Oh. Yeah. Bots are the herpes of the internet. Oh, definitely. Great. Ooh. Great definition, bro. Great definition of them. That hair is looking great, bro. Wish mine did. Wesley Gamble. Man, you know what? Sometimes, I look at this and I'm like, because it's like, sometimes it looks fuller. It's just basically how you take care of it. That's pretty much it. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Kurt, I meant in the fight time. It's I think the third round's over, or the second round. No, this is the third round. Bivel's there, and Bivol showed you how to beat him. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson? You mean The Rock? Big Paper Frock. Hell, the old Rock. The old Rock. So, my boy Jay Roos up in here. My boy Jay Roos up in here. Jay Roos in the building. Counterpunch to you, man. I wish, unfortunately, you can't add someone when you make the stream if you're going from your phone. StreamYard to be different, I knew it was you, big fan. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Nah, man, I was a huge Rock fan until like chicks I dated start liking him. Then I was like, I don't like that. Oh, he's so hot. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. What about me? Oh, CJ, what's up, champ? Oh, man. Smash that like button, guys. Show your support for the channel. Subscribe and share. CJ doing due diligence. Yeah, Williams moving way too much, bro. Nobody respects that. You think if F.A. Ajagba did the job that he's supposed to did, and he didn't get the respect, do you think that William Skull's going to get any respect? Right and left to the body by Canelo. Okay. Mortal Men Box UK. Mortal is in the house. Look good, man. No homo. Big paper frock. Yeah, you got to say, I mean, that's the old way. You got to say pause now. It's pause. Where are you from? Louisiana. Louisiana. I don't know. That's where you're from, not the state you live in. A lot of people do that. You be like, man, where you from? I'm from Detroit. You know what I mean. I don't want to hear anyone sparring stories from fat back Macaulay. I don't either. Ooh, good right uppercut from William Skull. Good right uppercut. Cool. South Carolina here. Big paper frock in the building. Bro, I haven't, man. Look, big paper frock. Or is it? No, it's Big Papa. I'm sorry. Big Papa frock. My bad. I got an amazing story about a dude, bro, from South Carolina, man. You just hang in there. I'm going to tell you about it. I mean, I could tell you now because there's really nothing happening now. It's a chess match. This is a chess match between a counterpuncher and a boxer. And it's like, I basically think like this type of fight, William Skull, hopefully he gets paid. Macaulay is the undisputed sparring champ. I don't know if he is, honestly. To be fair, I don't know. Because I remember a few years ago when Macaulay was making these statements. I'm thinking to myself, well, who did he fight? Like, who has he been in the ring with? Max 9, I am okay. Allergies killing me, bro. March, April, and May. Now, June, I'm home stretch. I'm good. Because by the time in the South, the sun is so hot, the humidity kills all the pollen. So all that stuff is pretty much done with. Not anymore. He isn't more like the Congolese buffet champion. Yeah. I like to eat, man. One moment, guys. Good right uppercut for William Skull. He's landed it a couple times. Kurt looking like Muhammad Ali. Yeah. Really? That's my daddy. Can Conor Ben win the rematch against Eubank Jr., Kurt? Apparently Nigel Ben kept pressing his son to win and put a lot of pressure on him, says Tony Sims. I mean, I think the pressure was already there based on the outcome of the fights. Ruiz versus Macaulay in the ring at the buffet. Make it happen. Yeah, I'd like to see that. They'll probably, and where the hell is Ruiz? I mean, he has been one of the most inactive fighters I've probably seen from heavyweights. The fight he's boring because of Skull. I mean, here's the thing, though. You got a guy like Canelo, a counterpuncher, a guy that sets up shots. Canelo probably has every answer for every particular punch you throw to counter. Ruiz is taking a Snickers bath. Show us the fight. Yeah. Show yourself, man. Show yourself the fight, you know. But taking a Snickers bath. Dang, that's a gooey bath. Just dude, this is like watching paint dry right now. You know, it's crazy. I felt it coming. Bivol showed the footwork on Canelo. I mean, Williams Go has the footwork. He doesn't have the punch output. He's trying to be too cautious. So, if Ruiz was disciplined, he could have been a dominant force, but he likes his food too much. Yeah, I think Andy likes to party. Andy would be one of them dudes you want to hang out at the bar and have beers with every other weekend. You know, your weekend buddy. Hey man, I'm just chilling. Just got off work. Yeah, can I have a shot of tequila and a Dos Equis, please? Long or short? Long. Uh, William Skull. Okay. Apparently, Macaulay likes blueberry muffins too much. Yeah. Bow! Good right uppercut from Skull. That was the best punch of the night, honestly. You know, hey, Canelo ate that thing. Canelo going to the body. 5-0 Canelo in a snooze fest. Reese looks like he drinks El Presidente. You might drink Corona. I don't like Presidente. I like Corona. The Presidente is good, man. And I go back to DR, bro. That's the first thing I do when I get off the plane. I got to have me a Presidente light. If I'm in Santo Domingo, it's this little cafe. I just sit there, knock a few down before, catching a ride away from the airport. But, it's cool. It's good stuff. Canelo needs to knock out Skull. I mean, not really, because, Chris Manning scorecard, 5-0. Skull is just, that card last night was atrocious. Yeah, bro, upsets. It's the year of the upsets. That's good. Ryan, I'm not mad at Ryan. A lot of people are, glad that he lost. Ooh, Canelo went to the right to the body and Skull counter with a bop, bop, left hook and a right hook. The only upset was I wasted my sleep time watching that rubbish. Yeah, it's bad. It is what it is. Ben versus Haney. Oh, I think that would be a good fight, man. Ben versus Haney. Yeah, real good fight. And it's already in the 6th round, but funny, it feels like the 9th. Ooh, they both land left hooks. Canelo's lands first, and then Skull counters. Now, here's the thing, though. If the fight continues like this, Skull can always say, I think I won. And it is what it is. Shannon the Cannon said all the fighters at the NYC card should retire. Yeah, that's crazy. Ryan is like a Wilder. You take away the left, then Ryan, like Wilder, is a sitting duck. Rolly beat Ryan. Yeah, that's an upset. But they sparred before, right? Jab lands for Skull. Canelo, he counters with a jab. I don't know, man. I mean, is this me or is this fight boring as hell? Because see, Canelo is dealing with he's dealing with the Edislandi Lara, but without the accuracy from Lara. I mean, he's having his moments here and there, but I mean, he's not going to win a decision like that. Oh my God, get these guys out of here, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, the herpes of the internet. That is right. If two fighters know each other, is it really an upset? I don't know. No, Rolly and Ryan? No, not really. You know, not really. Skull isn't here to win. I mean, he's here to get paid. He's here to dance. He's here to glide. You know, this is what he's there for, man. He's just like there, just kind of, has his moments in defense or whatnot. But it is what it is. If anyone has played Undisputed boxing game and then facing a runner, that's exactly what Haney was doing last night. No, that's Haney. Here we go. Round 7. Dude, what the hell? And see, Canelo, we already know he has to pretty much be set to punch. I mean, punch accurately. Imagine Shakur versus Haney. Boring. I just thought, oh, Isaac, boring. Oh, Isaac in the building. Shakur versus Haney is a track meet. They some runners, they some track stars. Okay, Canelo wants to, and then Skull counters and then pulls a David Haye. That's what he reminds me of, David Haye. That's crazy, man. Ooh, good right uppercut from Skull. He's found something with that right uppercut, though. Ooh, good left to the body from Canelo. You guys know that Terrence Crawford's there, right? They're a spider on the wall, bro. Where? Man, stop playing with me, man. Spider. He was scared last night. Bloody boring as hell. These fighters today are so scared to trade. They are trying to be like Mayweather, but Mayweather was a special talent. Yeah, I mean, like Devin Haney was like, I got my O back. I'm like, who cares? Nobody cares about that shit. Crawford will beat Canelo. Let's wait and see. Come September. Matthew Sakuru. Yeah, man. Oh, good right and the left. Good right and the left from Skull. Because Canelo was going to wind up and bap. He got caught. That was pretty impressive. Now, if he could do that more, that's why, look, I'm not, people say Canelo got better. Bro, the fighters that he's fought was different. And William Skull's a tall dude, too, man. He's tall as hell. The dude's like my height. Besta. Greetings from Germany. Stolberg, bro. Counterpunch to you. Besta in the building. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing besides size is strength that could trouble Crawford is inactivity. Well, yeah. I mean, the Madrimov fight, I would like him to fight another fight. Honestly, I think he should fight another one. Crawford by masterclass decision. Man, that would be dope. That would be dope. Rod, who's winning? I don't know. Honestly, look, Skull is unknown. Canelo is the cash cow. So who do you think's going to win? Who's actually winning? I mean, Skull is not really doing enough, but I think he's not doing enough based on the fact of what we already know about Canelo. You can't go in there and land 2 or 3 punches around and then think you won. Despite, look at that. Despite what Canelo does, it's not really important what Canelo does. Canelo's going to win these fights. He just, watch. It's going to be crazy. Crawford would be hungry, though. I give him that. Look at that. 1-2 to the body and a left upstairs for Canelo. Yeah, Canelo's going to have to start doing some stuff. Now imagine this fight should have been done last year, to keep that IBF, right? If a fighter doesn't pose respectable power, you will not beat Canelo. Skull is making me dizzy. He needs to get the F out of here with it. Vincent Salavatino, counterpunch to you. Here we go. I don't know what that was. I don't know what just happened. Kurt, can we ban Cubans from boxing? Nah, you can't. I mean, but dude, it's crazy because, Skull's not doing a bad job. It's just, okay, you don't have an appealing style. You're not going to really, people are not going to like you. In fact, judges will probably not like you. Yeah, that's no Bivol beat Canelo. Canelo felt that power and knew. But it's true, if you ain't got some power that'll make Canelo think, you'll lose. Reminds me a bit of the Lara fight. No, Lara did a lot better than that. Lara landed shots. I mean, he's landing shots, but they're not like Lara. Lara's fights with punches were definitely, he had an accent on those shits, Just ate a burger, dude. Scarfed it down. Yeah, Lara was more active. Yeah, Lara was just, And then Canelo, see, here's the thing. Canelo knows. Canelo don't like to chase anybody. He said, I don't like to run around. He's running around the ring. Skull is a family dollar at Lara. Yeah. And see, Canelo getting tired of all that damn moving. He's getting tired of that moving because, see, Skull is, that's what they do. Cubans, a lot of it's cat and mouse, right? Cubans are cat and mouse. It's like it's a style to frustrate you, but it's a style to make you come at them and to make you do something careless. Make you do something careless. I mean, I'll be glad when this fight's over. I'm already over it. Because we already pretty much know how it's going to go. Canelo, he'll try to make a rally, and for his effort, he'll make that round, Lara is my favorite Cuban boxer. Lara is good, man. He's good, You have to appreciate that fight because that fight didn't have to happen, And Lara did that. It wasn't Canelo. It was Lara. Lara came up there, walked behind Canelo. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what are you doing here? He came in with a suit and everything, respectfully, and said, hey, look at Terrence. Terrence sitting there like, Look at Terrence like, Look at Terrence. Terrence like, Yeah, I got this, boy. Skull not just going backwards. He's effing hopping up and down. It's all crazy. He said, this dude's making me dizzy. Uh-oh. The ref said it's too much running around, mate. Shout out to the ref. Shout out to the referee. If Crawford beats Canelo or stops him, he's the best pound for pound. Yeah, of course. Of course. He's one of the best pound for pound now. Now he just becomes the most recent. See what happens, a lot of these fighters, they're the best until another one wins. Then they're the best until another one wins. That's how it works. The ref's a real one. Yeah, the ref, Thunder's production. Where you been, bro? Counterpunch to you. Here we go. Hey, look, Canelo don't want to hear that. He said, hey, you know, Canelo like, get away. Bud looking like damn Skull pulling a Shakur. Crawford going to run. He not going to toe-to-toe. It's kind of difficult with Canelo. Canelo's so poised. Look at his poise, bro. He got that guard up, and then he comes in with it. You don't know what he's going to throw until he throws it. That's the scary thing about Canelo. But he has to be planted first. You know, any fighter that stands stationary with Canelo, he's going to murder him because he's that good. But if you got a guy like Skull, you know, ref like, F me, guys, I'm nearly falling asleep. Yeah, I mean, the ref is just, you know, he ain't got a job to do. The ref ain't got a job to do, so the ref might as well do some pep talking. Crazy. After this fight. Yeah, dude. Look at him. He's doing the Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali! I'm the greatest. No, you're not. You know? Crawford ain't running. That's crackhead talk. Canelo isn't the most exciting guy to watch. And I mean, yeah, because I mean, here's the thing. Canelo makes it interesting when someone fights the way he wants them to fight. If you don't fight Canelo's way, he's not. If you notice, look at what he's doing. He's following around William Skull. Look at that. He goes to the right and then left to the body. That's pretty much been his go-to this fight. Left and right to the body, left upstairs. Nah, Crawford ain't running. It's crazy. You know, like Ryan versus Rowley was a low output, but they both stood in the pocket. Yeah. You know, Canelo, man, look, here's the thing. He's dealing with someone that knows that, you know, he can see William Skull. You know, now he's doing a little showboat. And I'm like, dude, you can't showboat if you don't give us activity. Come on, man. GGG was Canelo's best opponent. Well, I've seen those fights, good fights. I think Triple G won the first one. Canelo might have won the second one. Canelo definitely won the third one because by that time we knew. And Skull, I mean, this is like, dude, this is. That'll be way more entertaining and crowd pleasing fight. Weeks is the ref with the best hairstyle, the 80s fade. Yeah, I mean, he got that box. He got that box fade. Winner takes all would guarantee action. I don't know. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Jay Roos, I'm gonna hit you up after this. I got something to tell you. It's crazy because yeah, I'll tell you. You're gonna laugh. This is why I don't buy pay-per-view. Jose Chavez, you know. Porque tú comprar una máquina de ilegal, pero legal. ¿Tú viste? Legal, pero illegal. Turkey will hate Cuban fighters. I hope Turkey sends Skull to Saudi prison. I better pay that man and just send his ass home. You know. Send him with a boatload of cash and a big fat check. You know? What do you think? Man, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's so inactive. Dude, I'm not even scoring it. I'm just looking at how inactive. This is the 10th round. What the hell has happened in this fight? No pay straight to jail card. Oh, no pay straight to jail. I will not pay you because you run. You run. I will not pay you. It's crazy. Shoulder update. Yeah, I got an appointment on Tuesday. 2 snoozers back to back. Yeah, it sucks. Turkey got robbed by Skull. Canelo has won nearly everything. Nowadays, outboxing someone basically means shying away, running, not engaging at all, in a very low punch output. Well, you know, here's the thing though. Canelo has to throw punches too. You know, see, you can't talk about, oh, good right hand from Skull. See, he's timed that. See, when Canelo comes and loads up, you got to catch Canelo. Skull's plan was just to survive and get paid. Well, he's doing a good job. Martin Gardner in the building. Member in the building. Canelo has to cut off the ring. Yeah, he's not doing it. He's just following him around. And I mean, people, you have to look at that too. Yeah, he's moving way too much. We know that. But at the same time, what is Canelo going to do to adjust? What adjustments is Canelo making? None. He's not making any. At least in a Lara fight, you just start wailing to the body. But you can't do that with Skull because Skull he counters you. You know, so let's just call it what it is. There's a lot of inactivity, sure. But no. Easier said than done. Canelo's throwing only 1 to 2 punches. That's it. Yeah. Oh, I got 2 more rounds of this shite. Age probably a factor for Canelo. Yeah, he's old. In Mexican years, he's old. He's what you call a viejo. He's a viejo. That's what he is. A viejo. That's it. He's been fighting 20 years, bro. He's 35 now, 34, about to be 35 in July. Started pro when he was 15. Yeah. See, Skull, I mean, he's, you know, at least you could be jabbing, right hand, jabbing, right hand. He ain't doing none of that. It's crazy. I will hate Crawford if he fights Canelo this way. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would. You know, and in that case, you know, like Jermell Charlo, that's why you haven't heard from him since. You know, I mean, he did so much avoiding. And Canelo was still able to do what he was going to do. Dude, I swear this is putting me to sleep. Cuba needs to get real fighters. I miss Canelo's aggressive ring cutting and taking away the space. I never seen Canelo do that, to be fair. He's doing less now, but I mean, I haven't really seen him master that. He's not that kind of fighter. If you don't come to Canelo and give him some kind of fight or opportunity to get the distance, you know, this is what's going to happen. Look at Eddie Reynoso. He's talking, man. He's just like, yeah, man, tell him about this freaking guy, dude. How come when Bivol did this, it was considered masterclass? Because Bivol was throwing shots after shots after shots after shots. That's why. You know, that's why he was landing. He was landing a lot. He was throwing a lot. Was he moving? Sure, he was using it, but he was doing all of them at the same damn time. Understand that? Kurt, Cuba no es macho. No es macho, pero sí, en este país, sí, en este país tenemos unos hombres allá y es muy inteligente. Ooh, left hook. Yeah, this is 11th round, dude. Bivol had Canelo against the ropes, also at the stages. Oh yeah, he nailed him, bro. That wasn't a fight where Canelo was chasing him around. Bivol was. You know, and Bivol's there. Horrible cards this weekend. Yeah, it sucked. I thought this was going to be like, you know. But based on my circumstances this weekend, I can't complain. You know, judge ye not. Absolutely. So, no. You know, like all yesterday I was working. Put this door into my house. I had to do some work on it. And, you know, finished that. Well, early morning went for a 2 mile jog, and then like right after that, I started working on the door. Skull is actually a rabbit, yeah. It's 11th round, Ray. Skull is winning this. Okay. Canelo trained like he wasn't ready to fight. I mean, if you don't fight Canelo's way, this is the Canelo you're going to get. He's 35 years old. What do you want from him? You know? No, what was that? See, Canelo's getting frustrated. Canelo grabbed him, rocked him. He bent. You know, Skull, you know, he bent over. You know, Canelo getting paid for a glorified sparring match, pretty much exhibition style, right? Let's see if Skull gets robbed. Better Beef will cave your face in if you don't move. Yeah, he will. Better Beef will kill you, dude. He's a monstrous beast. He's a straight savage. Yeah, Skull said, I'm gonna dance my way to victory. uh mm. Imagine the Skull wins. That would be crazy, bro. Oh, okay, you hit him in the hip, kind of. It was low. Remember when Lara did that and Canelo rose up and almost picked him up? Boxing should never be boring, almost an oxymoron, yeah? No, I hear you, mate. When a counterpuncher fights another counterpuncher, stylistically, these fights are mostly boring. Let me say, is it me or Canelo look like he don't have eyebrows? Most of Skull's punches are blocked while Canelo's one or two punches is coming, so I think Canelo is winning. Sounds like no chance against Crawford for Canelo. Crawford is dangerous. Well, you know what this means, though? Let's look at it in perspective. By comparison, well, you know, everybody, you know, gave Terrence Crawford stick about the Madrimov fight. Well, look at this. You know, this is not a real fight. It's a joke. The commentators are saying body shots are hip shots. I picked the long weekend to watch these fights over the last two nights. Canelo got them 50 Cent eyebrow. Canelo is 100% losing. I mean, it's 12 rounds, bro. And, you know, come on, Kurt. Madrimov didn't run like Skull. No, he didn't, but still, you know, I mean, it wasn't an ideal performance. Damn, the Zone's commentary team is shit, though. Canelo 12-0, waste of money and time. You jump, dude. You're gonna jump and complain about a low blow? Are you fucking kidding me? He jumped and was like, he hit me low. You jumped, you cunt. Can't wait for bed, bro. You and me both. There's no way the scorecards are this crazy for Canelo. Yeah, well, he's a cash cow. I mean, and this is for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world, bro. Pednello Alvaroid is washed. Crazy, man. Overhand right to the body. Left hook to the body. He counters with that right uppercut. William Skull, 30 seconds left. Canelo is going to lose like Garcia and messed up the fight. You can't win a fight by not fighting. Like Williams is like, oh yeah. And, he's talking all good. He's like, yeah, nobody got hurt. We all got paid. Let's go home. Win or lose, who cares? We got paid. Turkey Al-Sheikh, the man of the day, the money man. Ring generalship, not fighting. That's true. I mean, because at some point when you get to round 9, then 10, at 10, that's why Usyk is so good. Usyk is able to press the gas respectfully because he knows how to win a fight. Turkey can technically put Skull in prison. I gotta do that. It is what it is. You need to win all 12 and have a small chance of beating Canelo on the cards. He is 6-0. Usyk is a legend. He is a legend. I am very thin. So, let's see what they have. Let's see what happens. Guys, please wake me up. Don't wake me up if I'm dreaming. Very disappointing. I never want to see Skull box again. Oh, Isaac in the building. I mean, probably somebody else. People don't want to get outdid by the Nello, by El Cinnamon. Kurt, do you think the trilogy with Usyk and Tyson will happen? Well, I mean, we all know that he has stated what he prefers, who he prefers. He would prefer the Tyson Fury fight. But my thing is, I don't think Tyson Fury's actually earned an opportunity. Get your ass in there and do a tune-up. Get in there and whoop somebody that's worth something now. I mean, I would say Bakali, but at the end of the day, it's like, at the end of the day, dude, fight somebody else. Sounds like a classic Cuban performance. Boring. Canelo should be cutting the ring off and landing shots. He didn't throw no combination shots. Now, look at that. Total bunch thrown landed. Look, 56 landed for Canelo. 55 landed for William Skull. William Skull threw 293. Canelo threw 152. 6 power punches to 40 power punches. Crazy. Boring ass fight I ever wanted to see. The mirror looking, messing up my eyes. I'm sorry. I did it this way. I wanted to center it, but I seen it. It gets you. Sorry. There's a reason the last person Canelo actually gained from the performance because he fought in Plant. Usyk versus Parker. That would be good. Hijo. Probably Jake Paul. Judging by Canelo's performance, I got Benavidez. Yeah, well, hey, we get to see. Hey, they got the same haircut. Son and father, ain't that cute? Mannix is high. The Bob Arum voice. This was the boringest fucking fight that I ever wanted to see. You got Canelo. He doesn't know how to cut off the ring. He has blocks for feet. William Skull, you're running like you're Carl Lewis. What fucking sport are you on? What are you doing? You're running like a track star. Canelo, learn how to cut off the ring, you Mexican, for Christ's sake. I think these bastards are getting paid for free. I wouldn't pay them shit. This is a Bob Arum rant, people, reincarnated. This was a bullshit fight. This fight was a decorated waste of space. You sons of bitches don't know how to fight. Turkey, you're giving away too much money. If you want to give money away, give it to the homeless of Saudi Arabia.
On to the next, and that will likely be a mega fight with Terrence Crawford.
Will Terrence enter the ring? Here we go.
We want to do something.
Terrence! Shut up, he says.
Come on, Crawford.
Oh! Crawford, baby! Yeah! See, Crawford's taller than Canelo. Now, this is the first time I saw them side by side. Crawford looks big as shit. You guys are telling me Crawford looks big as shit.
Ring bell. This is the first one. And now it is for Canelo.
Hey, double undisputed. Same weight class, though. But still, this would be the same for Usyk if Usyk wins. What is this? Oh, they're opening this up. What do they got? What do they got? You got to put on gloves. Look at him. No, Canelo didn't. Magnus, he didn't lose. Yeah, he's bigger, bro. He's bigger than Canelo. Bro, I want to see this fight now. Now I'm looking at the size difference. Fuck y'all. That size. Crawford's bigger than Canelo. Bud's bigger than Canelo. Vincent Salamatino in the building. I'm trying to tell you, he's bigger than Canelo. No, you're good, bro. Yeah, you're good. Luis Ortiz too old to Cuban. He's mine. He's Mayan.
The fight is September between the two great fighters in our generation, Canelo Alvarez and Crawford.
And Crawford.
In Las Vegas.
Woo! Not Vegas, baby! I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas September. Undisputed, super middleweight, face off. Let's see the face off. Look at Crawford. Crawford big as shit. Y'all talking about, oh, he's small. Look at Crawford. Look at Crawford. Ah, face off, baby. Estoy listo para mí. You ready for me, Crawford? I've been ready. Look at Crawford. Look at Crawford, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Look at Crawford looking like a killer. He's looking like a killer. That man is a killer. I'm going for Crawford. TC, baby. We catching big fish. Bro forgot Bud's name. He did. And Crawford. Woo. This is going to be the fight. All right. Crawford ain't playing. Crawford ain't playing. Crawford ain't playing. Huh? Oh! No copyright shit here. As much as I love that song, you will not get me. But thinking, give me my belts. Same exact size. Bro, he's big, bro. Come on. So y'all stop all that. And then Crawford, slick, quick, long arms. Come on, bro. It's going to be a good fight. The guy who presented the ring looks like a small-time Miami coke dealer. He probably is, bro. He probably works for Daniel Kinahan. He's a supplier. That was actually the highlight of the night. The fight has been announced. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world. Great. Kurt, who wins this fight? I'm going for Crawford.
Now, all the Canelo fight. You heard one of the judges say 115, 113. What'd you think?
You don't know. You know, with that kind of fights, anything can say.
I think Canelo retires if he beats Crawford. He should. Pass the torch, but I mean, Crawford's older. So they can both retire after that. I need a guarantee that Crawford will go toe-to-toe.
He was going to try to move around a lot. Was he trickier to figure out than you originally thought?
No, they do even more than I thought. But it's okay. We win. And we are here with 2 times undisputed champion, and I'm ready to go to fight here in Saudi Arabia. And thank you everybody for coming to support me, my family, my friends, everybody. And like always I say, Viva Mexico, cabrones!
Cabrones! Viva Mexico! Look at that. I'm not paying for a sparring match.
Fighting in Saudi Arabia for the first time, fighting at 6 a.m. probably for the first time. How did your body adjust during this fight?
No, you know, I come 3 weeks before because of that. To allow myself to this time.
You see hear what he just said? 3 weeks before. Hello, Daniel.
That's it. That's no
8 days before.
You knew what was coming.
Luis
That was a crack at this man. Two-time undisputed champion.
Stop.
Bud Crawford. How are you feeling about that fight?
No, I feel great. You know, Crawford is one of the best out there, and you know, I like to share the ring with that kind of fighters, and it's my pleasure.
Change your tune on wanting this fight over the years. Originally, you didn't want it. Why is now the right time for this fight?
You know, everybody is asking for the fight. My Nino Turkey Lasi won it, so that's why we are here.
Congratulations, Canelo. Brilliant performance.
Thank you.
Bud, we'll turn to you. You waited a long time.
Bud, big
for this fight
ass.
to happen. You came a long way to stare off with Canelo Alvarez. How are you feeling now that the fight's here?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed. And, you know, everything's happened for a reason. And there's a reason why I'm here. In September, I'm going to show the world what greatness look like.
Had a chance to scout Canelo over 12 rounds. What
Great.
did you think of that performance?
Well, he did what he had to do to get the job done for what was in front of him.
Canelo's now 10-0 at super middleweight, but largely untouchable at this weight class. Why do you believe that you're the man to knock him off?
I'm the best. That's why. That's why everybody going to come and watch September 12th.
All right, bud, good luck on
September 12th, baby.
Thank you.
Guys,
Okay,
all right.
guys. I thank you guys for showing up. Short notice. I didn't know I was going to go live. Oh, there we go. I apologize for this weekend. Sunday, we're going to start strong. I'm going to bed, back to bed. I'm not going to do a recap on Canelo Skull. I mean, I don't think it needs one. You know what I'm saying? But I will do a video about Crawford versus Canelo. And I think that's the most important thing that we were all looking for. You know, we had Crawford there. We had Bivol there. You know, these guys were there in attendance for a reason. And, you know, Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, you know, I think, and I do feel that people will be very surprised. Kurt, what's your thoughts on Moses Atoma? Moses Atoma is an absolute beast. He's a guy that he may be getting pushed too quickly, but I still think he's a very good fighter. Crawford must sign in the contract not to run. Well, I mean, have you seen Terrence run? I've seen the Skull highlights. I mean, we've seen the highlights. But watch the whole fight, you'll probably be. You ever see somebody so tired they just kind of they ain't trying to sleep, but they sleep. I need to guarantee that okay. Turkey probably told the ref to make the Skull fight. Get the belt back, beach. Oh man. Listen, this is crazy. This is crazy. All CP, CJ, thank you. Guys, I'm signing off. Love you guys. Have a blessed Sunday. I will be back for the reflection video tomorrow, of course. I'll be going live tomorrow. Look for some more content. A lot of content is coming tomorrow, you know, due to the lack of yesterday. Okay. And thank you guys for showing up yesterday, even though, you know, Google got it wrong. Yeah, Google got it wrong. Not me, Google. That's who I'm going to pin it on. But I thank you guys. Have a blessed Sunday. And everyone in the chat, every single one has been counterpunched. Good night. Peace.